In this video, we're checking out an amazing 18-inch, 144 hertz, 2K resolution portable gaming monitor.
Team Canada.
Hey, what's up guys? SeeJayAre here, back again with another video. Today we're checking out the UPERFECT K118 18-inch touch, FreeSync, 144 hertz, 2K resolution, portable gaming monitor. Huge thank you to UPERFECT for sending out this unit for us to test out on channel. You'll find a link in the description below if you want to pick one up. There's a coupon code down there as well for $40 off, SeeJayAre40 I believe, right down there you'll see. This monitor sells for around $300 US, but it goes on sale from time to time, so you can pick it up even cheaper than that. The unit they sent me is in fact the touch unit, not really necessary for everyone. I did put it through its paces on the productivity end and hooked it up to my laptop monitor, and that worked out quite well. So yeah, just overall a fantastic experience with this monitor. So my use case is I've had one of these in the past that I've actually shown you guys and reviewed on this channel, but it was nowhere near this quality. These monitors have come a long way. These ultra portable, ultra thin, you know, on the go type monitors. You throw it in a backpack, bring it with you to the cottage, or use it as a second monitor for productivity when you're on the go. Or in my case, you know, the TV is being used and I need a place to just game and I don't want to do it portably. I can just throw this on a table, play it there. My bedside table I've done before when I'm hardcore into an RPG. I like to have it right there so I can just pick up and play right beside the bed. As well as I use something like this for testing consoles. So if I bring new stuff in to be cleaned and tested, it's nice having a portable little monitor that can be tucked out of the way when you're not using it and just pop in that pop in that HDMI and just quickly and easily test the consoles out. So when it comes to this device itself, this panel, this portable screen, I'm going to start off number one with the build quality. The build quality on this is by far the best I've ever seen for this type of device. The ones I've previously seen and shown on the channel, I think I've shown two before, maybe three actually, but they've kind of been like a cheap, flimsy plastic. This one's all metal design. It's ultra thin. It's got a wonderful kickstand system. Now, traditionally, these things have like a built-in kind of case to them, like an iPad case, and that's what's used to prop up the screen. This one's got a nice, sturdy metal stand, and then on that stand and the panel itself, there's rubber feet that keep it from sliding, and you can put it at all sorts of different angles. So, number one, build quality is fantastic. Really impressed there. Now it is a glossy screen, so there is some issues with reflection. If you're in a light room, there can be quite a bit of reflections, but if you're in a place that's, you know, moderately lit, dimly lit, or dark, this screen is gorgeous. Now it's an IPS panel, it's not OLED, but the colors and the sharpness of this monitor really kind of blew me away. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen one of these monitors, and they've come a long way. So we've got 2K resolution, which is great for the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox Series S, and up to 144 hertz. So this will handle 120 frames per second if your console will allow it. I was able to get that on the Nintendo Switch. Also has HDR support, which took a little dialing in. As you may know, there's an issue with the Nintendo Switch 2 at the moment with the whole HDR end. And yeah, but once I was able to dial that in, picture looked absolutely beautiful. Really impressed, high frame rates, handled it perfectly, colors are great, and yeah, just a really nice pixel density. I'll give you a quick test of how the monitor looks and sounds. Picture looks amazing. Now, when it comes to build quality, sound was really the only issue that I had with this monitor. So there's two backfiring speakers on this unit, and they're small and they're not super powerful and they don't sound great. In the case of this monitor, it's almost an afterthought, you know, just adding the speakers in there to have them there. They work fine, right? But if you're in a louder environment and you need to hear over other people or other TVs or something like that, it can be an issue. But if you're just in the room by yourself, the speakers are completely adequate, but they're not great. You're going to want to use a headset or something like that, which is, you know, totally feasible if you're in a hotel room or if you're playing with other people around. It probably makes more sense to have a headset on. But they're there and they're capable. I'll say that. They're capable. Nothing impressive, but they're capable. Now, the monitor itself is super thin, so there's not a whole lot of room for, you know, high quality audio. But it was a stark contrast. I mentioned in my Switch 2 review, the quality of the speakers that come out of that thing, I'm really impressed with. And you can really notice the difference both in volume levels and quality between the monitor itself and the Switch 2. So that's probably the one downside of this unit, as well as the reflections in some lighting situations. But other than that, I was blown away by this unit. I played some Mario Kart. Colors look fantastic. I was able to get to the point where it wasn't washed out and the colors were kind of really accurate and sharp. The picture looked amazing on Cyberpunk. I just picked up Cyberpunk recently and I was playing through in handheld mode, but it was nice to kind of hook it up to the screen to get, you know, that bigger image. And it was kind of much easier to use the Pro controller that I have rather than in portable mode. It's a bit cramped, so it's nice to be able to pull out this monitor to play games like that. I was also playing some Yakuza. Yakuza is a gorgeous looking game and it translated perfectly over to the monitor. You basically get the best of both worlds. You get the portability with this monitor, but you can also put it in docked mode, right? So it's not in handheld mode, but you do get some portability of where you want to place this thing. And then you get the graphic and frame rate upgrade by using the dock, basically. Now, in terms of connections, you've got two USB-C ports as well as a mini HDMI. Now, the USB-C ports are perfect when it comes to productivity. USB-C to USB-C directly from my laptop allowed me to have the touch functionality on the portable monitor, which worked absolutely fantastic. So that was kind of nice. And then basically what I did was hook up my Nintendo Switch 2 via HDMI mini in the port in the side, and it worked fantastically. You get the full 120 hertz out of the HDMI. I think to get the 144, you have to use the USB-C port, which there are plenty of ways to do that. Also hooked up my PS5 Pro and was able to get full HDR, 120 hertz, 2K resolution over there as well. So can confirm every console will work perfectly on this device. Guys, thank you so much for checking out the UPERFECT K118 Touch 18-inch 2K 144 hertz FreeSync portable gaming monitor. Really enjoyed using this unit. Can't wait to use it more in the future. If you want to pick up one for yourself, check out the link in the description below and use the code SeeJayAre40 to save yourself $40. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next episode.